Y'all, welcome back to Slow Mode. Thank y'all for joining in. You're here with CEO Maurice Kennard, CEO of Slow Mode. Make sure you stop and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out, helps the community out. I hope y'all are having an awesome day today. I'm wearing my Fulani hat with my merchandise. Slow Mode, Destroyer of Ignorance. Just gonna chop it up with y'all today. We getting some sunshine today, enjoying the sunlight, and just gonna drop some evidence on y'all, some hard evidence. So according to scholars like Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, he mentions that the Fulani were Moors in his book, Golden Age of the Moors. So there's also another book by Joseph E. Holloway called Africanisms in America, second edition. Now, the reason why I bring up those two references is because Joseph E. Holloway doesn't mention the Moors in his book. And the Moors, according to English etymology, Moor comes from mauros, meaning dark. Now, it was described by the Greeks and Romans that the first Africans that they came in contact with were mauri, dark-skinned people, Ethiopians, etc. Now, in Joseph E. Holloway's book, Africanisms in America, he talks about the transatlantic slave trade and the different Africanisms brought to America by the African slaves. And then I believe chapter 4, he details how the Fulani brought with them when they became African American slaves. They brought with them the knowledge of cattle herding, which they're known for. They're known for migrating the Sahel and the Sahara with their cattle, living off of their cattle. So he doesn't mention them described as Moors, but that's what they are according to English. However, he mentions them being Muslim and Arabs. Now there's confusion on the word Moor, meaning it's confusion, the connotative meaning of the word Moor now that's falsely being portrayed as Moor meaning Arabs and Berbers. You know from English etymology and language that we know from English etymology and language that, excuse me, Moor means dark-skinned, swarthy. So yeah, the Fulani are Moors, but there's confusion in modern day scholarship to tell the truth, the etymological meaning of it. So I'm just donning my Fulani hat. Of course, it's not only just associated with the Fulani. African hat, African headdress. But yeah, it protects you from the sunlight. A good collection to add to our merchandise with the Egyptian symbolism. This is a esoteric symbolism of ignorance being destroyed. You can read more about this in the book by Dr. Muhammad Ashby, Serpent Power, Kemetic Tree of Knowledge, and also the mysticism of the Per M. Haru, the chapters of the Per M. Haru. Yeah, he goes more into detail about that. But yeah, we have more portals coming on the way. Having technical difficulties talking.